Antidote of Song. It's so wonderful to be with you all on today, Friday, October 13th, which is day 1286 of the daily Antidote of Song, which is really amazing. And it's so wonderful that you're all here to do this with us. This is hosted by Carpe Diem Arts, so round of applause for that. That makes this program happen. Yeah, let's just get started. Hi to everybody who's watching on the live stream, wherever you are, whether it's now or sometime in the future. Thanks for tuning in. Thank you, Joe Rossi, for being here, tuning in from Richmond, Virginia today. She's the creator of this program, and thank you for supporting us on tech today. And thank you, Carolina Borja, for being our wonderful song leader today. Can't wait to hear from you very soon. And Kevin in DC, thanks for joining. Mabel and a bear in Massachusetts, two bears, great to see you. Hi, Aloysius in Westward Mass. Hi, Deli in Silver Spring. Good to see you, Nancy, and your Irish cow. Hi, Becky, coming in from BC, and Susan in Cincinnati. Hello, Athena in Brooklyn, New York. Hi, Cricket, coming in from Maryland. Hello to Kathy in Virginia and Annette in California. Hi, Sue in Seattle and Storm in Massachusetts. Hi, Bonnie in Boise and Carolyn in Boise, right next to the other Boise person. Hi, Sarah in Texas. Great to see you. Hi, Kathleen in Albuquerque and Sheila in Florida. Good to see you, Anne in Nashville, and Kevin coming in from New Hampshire. Hi, Gary Pausner. Good to see you, Kathy in Denver. And also Deborah coming in from Baltimore. Hello, hello. And Ann in Silver Spring. Bob Gaser, great to have you here. Hi, Hoda in BC. Welcome, Jane in Texas. And Elizabeth in California. Hi, Antonina in Santa Cruz. And Ruth and Clive in Tenby in the UK. Hello, Curly Tops coming in from Vermont. And Hindi coming in from somewhere in Canada. I think you're in Victoria. And hello to Julie in Ontario and also Caroline in DC. Hi, Bronwyn coming in from Victoria and Moon in Alexandria. Hi, Linda in Orcas Island and Sandy in Western North Carolina. Hi, Gretchen coming in from, oh, sorry, there's jumping. Port Townsend, maybe. Welcome, welcome. And Diane coming in from Puerto Rico. Welcome. And welcome to Ray, who is Joe's mom, coming in from New Jersey. And Bob coming in on the iPhone, probably in Massachusetts, I'm guessing. So it's great to be with you all. And I'm Jaden, I'm the program assistant for Daily Antidote of Song. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm really excited to introduce Carolina Borja to you all. She's been here before, and it's really great to have her again. She is a multi-genre cellist and Afro-Colombian folk singer and educator. She's based in Cleveland, Ohio, and she's bringing in lots of different influences to her music. And she's also the director and founder of the Afro-Colombian Strings Scholarship in the Tutti Musical Program. So thank you so much for being here, Carolina. Welcome, welcome. How are you today?
Thank you, Jaden. I was about to speak in Spanish, like no
Which is also
English.
fine.
Thank you for having me. I'm very excited to share this song with you. Thank you.
Wonderful. And what is the song that you have for us today?
So this song is called Alabao. I don't think there's an actual translation for English. Um, alabar, which is where it comes from, the verb alabar means praise. It's kind of like really adoring someone.
Mm-hmm.
So this is a song that a friend of mine wrote. She passed away about 6 years ago to cancer. Very, very young. She was like 31, something like that. Um, and she was the one that introduced me to this type of singing that I do, which is Afro-Colombian traditional singing. And for whatever reason, well, there were several reasons why this song was calling me, But I was trying to choose, had three songs, and I was like, which one? This one kept calling me. Alabao is also a genre in Afro-Colombian music, Afro-Colombian traditional music, that is used specifically for to sing when people die, especially adults. But in general, for funerals, women, groups of women get together. They are called cantaoras, which was what my grandmother was, and they go to the funeral and they sing, and it's a type of singing that is almost crying, but it's also cathartic for people to really process what has just happened. And they do it usually for like 9 days, just to get the community to grieve the people that have are gone, or the person that is gone, and is basically a period of time where people get to just be present with death and the idea of death. So that's the genre of Alabao, and this song is particularly called Alabao. I never had a conversation with my friend about exactly who she wrote this song for, but my guess is that she did it for her mother, who also passed to cancer very young. And I think the reason why this song kept calling me, um, or the reasons were, one is that where I am in Cleveland, Ohio, fall is happening. So all the nature is starting to die, to go into winter and into silence, and rebirth in spring. But also what we're seeing in the world, all these wars happening, so many people dying, and really needing the pause to ask ourselves, what can we do better? How can we imitate nature? Like, fall and death is normal, but how we could actually do it normally as humans, and not as is happening violently with these wars. So I think that's what made me chose this song. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. And thank you for bringing that to light in this room today. Um, we would love to just hear the song, and I know there's a little part you want to teach us as well.
Yeah. So there's one part. You can see the lyrics in the chat. So this part basically says, "Oh mother," and I think of this idea of mother as like a greater entity, like nature. My friend probably wrote it to her actual mother, but we also have other mothers, other feminine figures that are important for us to in our lives. But really thinking, when you're singing that part of this feminine side that we all have, no matter what gender you were born with or identify with, we all have a feminine side, and how can we like call that feminine side that brings so much wisdom and peace? So it's oh mother, and in Spanish is ay madre. So it's ay madre, ay madre. Can we all say ay madre, ay madre? So that's the how you say it, and now I'm gonna sing it for you. Ay madre. Let's try to do it together. Ay madre. One more time. Ay madre. All right. You think you got it? Thumbs up if you got it. So there's a really fun fact about this type of this genre, the alabao, and is that you don't sync in with each other. You just sing whatever you sing. You come in, and you, if you didn't come in at the same time, it's fine. So I want us to experience that for a little bit, just once, So, Joe, if you could unmute us for a second. And as soon as you hear me singing, sing yourself too. So, I don't know if you're good. All right, here we go. Here we go. Ay,
Ay,
madre. Beautiful. Thank you, Joe.
sorry, Carolina, you're muted. Sorry, I had to mute you to get everything.
Okay, no problem. So basically, what you just heard is actually when you see cantaores and people that sing this type of music, you hear them buffering like this, one after the other. All right, so basically the same. When I'm singing the song, I'm gonna sing a couple of stanzas, and after the second stanza, the I madre comes. We sing it together. Then I sing another two stanzas. Sorry, in between the stanzas, I'm gonna play cello. That's why it is here. And then the two stanzas, then the I madre again, and more cello. Okay, and you have the lyrics uh, in the chat. Here we go. Yo no te doy mi vida, que ni a mí me pertenece. Y a mi corazón lo voy conociendo a veces. Te doy mi pensamiento que de la vida me toca y un grato sentimiento que confieso con la boca. Ay, madre. El alma tiene un hilo que con el dolor se rompe. Aprieta con un grito y con la risa se esconde. ¿De quién es la vida? Sino del aire. ¿Quién dice cuándo respira? y cuando la Ay, madre.
Thank you
Thank
so
you so
much for
much.
that. Sorry, after you. Yeah.
No, go ahead, go ahead.
I was just gonna say thank you. Yeah, and I don't I kind of want to invite everybody to take a deep breath after hearing your song. Yeah. Yeah, I feel really touched by this song, and I was having a reaction of shivers and tingles, and I just think it speaks to um, the what is that word? Like the profoundness of it.
Right.
And I'm really grateful that you brought this today to give us all a moment to grieve for everything that's happening in the world right now, because there's a lot of death and a lot of life to be grieving and remembering. I want to particularly mention lives in Palestine and Israel, and as you mentioned earlier today before we got on air, Sudan, which isn't really receiving much news coverage, and there's lots of places in the world that I think need our attention and our love. So yeah, thank you for giving us the opportunity to feel a little bit and feel into our grief a little bit.
Absolutely, my pleasure. Um, when you, although I'm kind of new to this type of singing,
Mm,
cantauras kind of specialize in different, I will call it genres, but events, live events.
mm,
So I've been mainly focusing on this, like people helping people grieve through singing, and it's not easy,
yeah.
but I think we all need to move our emotions through our body. Like we need a collective healing in the world. So it's my pleasure, and I feel like it's more of a service call for me.
Mm, yeah. Yeah. And I mean, thank you again. And the thing that was coming to mind is like grief is so hard. It's maybe one of the hardest things to feel, and also it's one of the emotions that makes me feel most deeply connected to my own humanity and to others. And I don't know, I'd love to hear a little bit more about how you said you're kind of new to this type of singing, and what has been coming up for you as you've gotten more into it, or and you share it with people. Just any thoughts or feelings you've been having around that.
Hmm. Well, it's kind of new to me. I started singing like this about 8 years ago.
Mm,
And usually, when you do this type of singing, you do it when you're little. But I didn't grow up in one of these communities. So basically, my dad is part of the African diaspora within Colombia. Majority of the Afro-Colombians are or were situated in the coastal parts of Colombia. and they have more around for different reasons. The most recent one is war. There has been a war going on in Colombia for at least 100 years that doesn't get much news either or much analysis on what's going on. So, anyways, my dad was sent by his family to the city when he was very young. And so I grew up in the capital of Colombia, Bogota. And I didn't get everything, the whole experience of people that live in the coast, near the rivers, or near the sea. And there are all is these experiences around nature and community inform your artistic practice. So I don't quite have it like firsthand. But my grandmother was a cantadora. I think I met her when I was very little. I didn't see her much. I don't have I don't have like a memory, an image of her. But I was told she was a cantadora. Unfortunately, it seems like there's no recordings of her. Um, and somehow, when my friend who wrote this particular song asked me to sing like that, I didn't know I was able to do it. Like I was like, I don't sing like that. And
Yeah.
then I started singing, and I was like, okay, I just hold in the background. But what happened with time was that I had to like come in the front more, 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 more. And then I started writing, basically having spiritual downloads. I just ask spirit to tell me, what do you want me to say? And I would just write and sing. And somehow this has helped people, like, yeah, move through sadness, move through grief, which is interesting that, again, fall is related to those emotions, sad
Mm.
and griefness. And I don't know, I feel like there's still so much to happen with this voice. I don't know exactly what it's going to be. I'm letting myself be more led by what's needed. Um, but yeah, it's also interesting that I speak really quietly. But when I sing like this, it's super big, and sometimes people are like, "Whoa, are you singing this?" So it does something inside of me. In terms of like using my voice, mm, that is very empowering.
Mm.
I would say is that. Yeah.
Yeah, that's really beautiful. And yeah, I'm glad that we get to share it with you, for like this little time today too.
Mhm.
So yeah,
Absolutely.
thank you for that. And I don't know, it feels like a really beautiful way to maybe connect with your grandmother. I don't know if that's how you feel about it, but yeah, it's
Yeah, yeah. The feedback that I got at the beginning when I was using this voice was like, "Oh, you sound like an older lady," and I was like, "Maybe I'm channeling my grandmother. I don't know."
mm, mm.
Yeah,
Well, it's really exciting and beautiful to hear and witness. Um,
yeah. There was there was a question that I kind of saw at the chat earlier. Somebody was asking about beat in the translation, I think.
oh
Uh,
yeah.
my grandmother's name was Esperanza, hope in English. Um, and they asked about this beat. So at the end of the song, you say, "Quien dice cuando respira y cuando late?" And latir means beat of the heart. So
Hmm.
that's what that beat means. Like, who says when life breathes or when the heart beats?
Mm,
Yeah,
okay, thank
that's what it
you.
means. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I'm looking at the question now. Yeah, yeah, it was that. Um, I Okay, wonderful. I also just wanted to give you a chance to let people know about your event you have coming up or anything else you want to tell us about going on in your world.
Absolutely. So for everyone, this is really special because you can join wherever you are in the world.
Mm,
I am having another live stream event this Monday on Inside Timer. This is at noon. How do you call it? East Standard Time.
mhm.
Noon East Standard Time, and I'm gonna be playing cello, mainly just playing cello, and it's more. The songs that I'm gonna be playing are more calling to the ancestors to guide us. Is something that has been very present in my life lately, kind of like calling the ancestors and really, really guiding us to do the right thing, to take care of ourselves and others. So you can join. This is on an application, a meditation application called Insight Timer. If you don't have to install the app in your phone, you can actually join from your computer. If you go to my website and go to events, you will see it there. It's called Cathartic Cello,
Mm.
and you can just click at noon, and I'm gonna be playing for about half hour if you wanna join me. And this app is really special because people from all around the world join in. So it's a very special community. You don't necessarily see faces like here, which is
Okay.
really cool, but you see people from around the world. That's one event, and I think, trying to think, the next one is for anyone in Cleveland. Is a yoga event that I'll be playing with my duo with sorority. We're gonna be playing to people doing yoga, and there will be live music. It's gonna be really special.
That is so cool. Okay, I really wish I could be there for that. I've never
Yeah.
attended a yoga class with live music. That's amazing.
Yeah, we hope to be able to take it other places later.
Mm,
Yeah.
wow. That sounds really special.
Yeah.
Yeah, so there's your website in the event link in the chat.
Yeah. Yeah, feel
Um,
free to check my event page and you will see everything that I'm doing there.
Wonderful. Thank you.
Mm.
Um, I think we would love to hear the song again.
All right. Yeah. So remember to join me when I say "Ay madre." I usually will make a pause and then you hear me, and that's when you can start singing. Here we go. Yo no te doy mi vida, que ni a mí me pertenece. Y a mi corazón lo voy conociendo a veces. Te doy mi pensamiento que de la vida me toca y un grato sentimiento que confieso con la boca. Ay, madre. tiene un hilo que con el dolor se rompe. Aprieta con un grito y con la risa se esconde. ¿De quién es la vida? Sino del aire. ¿Quién dice cuándo respira y cuándo late? ¡Ay, madre!
Thank you again, Carolina. Just beautiful.
You're welcome.
Yeah. And I also want to say thank you to your friend for writing this song so that we can hear it. I don't know if you'd like to say her name or yeah.
Absolutely. Her name is Edna Guerrero, or was
It-
Edna Guerrero. Brilliant, brilliant singer, songwriter, musician. I think you were sharing the link. You can actually see her singing. The Vimeo link. There's one song that is something it's two songs in that video. The second one is the Alabao, but both songs are amazing. She was amazing and is worth watching.
Wonderful. Thank you. Thank you. And thank you, Edna. All right. This has been really special. Thank you for all the healing work you're doing and for bringing it to us today. And just a reminder that Carolina's links are in the chat, so go check them out. And I just want to say one more time, the world feels really difficult right now. And I'm grateful to all of you for showing up in community together, and hopefully we can spread a little bit of love and hope and peace to everybody who needs it.
Thank you.
Oh yeah.
Absolutely. No, go ahead.
Well, that's it. I was just gonna say goodbye to everybody.
Yeah,
I don't
thank
know
you
if you
for
want to.
everyone that is sending their love through the chat. I try to glance every now and then and read your messages. Thank you so much. Thank you. I appreciate you.
Yes, and we appreciate you, and we have a very loving community here.
Yeah, I do too.
Can you all help me wave Carolina out and just thank her one more time for your time today? Thank you. Bye, Carolina. And thank you to Kevin in DC for being here. Goodbye to Becky in BC and Susan in Cincinnati. Thanks, Athena, for being here today, coming in from Brooklyn. Thank you to Cricket in Maryland for joining. Hope you can't hear the lawn work happening outside, but I definitely hear it. Thanks to Kathy in Virginia for being here today. Annette in California, goodbye. Bye to Sue in Seattle and Bonnie in Boise. Good to see you, Kathleen in Albuquerque, and Anne coming in from Nashville, and right next to Anne coming in from Silver Spring. And thank you, Jojo, for supporting us and being here today. Linda on Orcas Island, great to see you. Goodbye to Kathy in Denver and Martha in Oregon. Bye, Deli in Maryland. Good to see you, Sarah in Texas and Diane in Puerto Rico. And Emma coming in from Norwich in the UK. Thanks for joining. Mabel and Two Bears coming in from Massachusetts. Good to see you. Goodbye to Jane in Texas and Carolyn in Boise. Bye to Gary Pausner and Aloysius in Massachusetts. Bye, Jamie in Victoria. And I know where I am. Elizabeth in California. Great to see you today. Jim Scott, who came in, he's one of our song leaders. Good to see you. I see a curly top. Bye, Willard, and anybody else who's in your screen with you. Bob in Massachusetts, thanks for being here. Goodbye to Storm in Massachusetts and Julie in Ontario. Bye to Kat in Vermont and Sheila in Florida. Kevin in New Hampshire, thanks for joining today. Bye, Nancy and your Irish cow. Bye, Deborah in Baltimore and Hindi and Caroline in DC. Goodbye to Moon in Alexandria and Gretchen in Port Townsend. Sorry if that's, I'm not getting that name correct. And Ray, Joe's mom in New Jersey. Glad you joined us today as well. And thank you to everybody watching on the live stream. Have a beautiful rest of your day. We'll see you next time.